Hey everyone, this is Lisa from TRW, and in this video I am going to show you how to press on a faux fall table runner. I am using 3 colors of Siser StripFlock. I'll be using red, orange, and yellow. It's a fun project that you can use for a tablecloth to spice it up for the holiday season, and I'm also going to be using our TRW Magic Heat Tape to ensure that our pieces will stay in place no matter how much we move our tablecloth when we're pressing it. Okay, so here is my tablecloth. Now this tablecloth is from Hobby Lobby. Of course, I got it 40% off, and it is a polyester material. So the label says, I think it was 92% polyester and 8% metallic. So I'm still a little unsure how well it's going to press, but hey, who doesn't want to try it out? So this is a leftover. I cut more StripFlock leaves than I needed. So this is kind of an example of what's going down. And so you'll notice on my tablecloth, there are a lot of X's with tape. So when I'm pressing this, this is going to have to be multiple presses on my heat press. And I don't want these to move. So I put 2 pieces of tape per each. A roll of heat tape is fairly inexpensive, and it's 150 feet. So do not be afraid of using this material. It's going to keep your design safe. So I'm going to go over to my heat press, and we're going to start setting this up to press. All right, so this tablecloth is really big. My advice is to get someone to help you with this part. Have something on the side to hold up your tablecloth. So I have my filing cabinets holding it up. For you, a person might be better, but hey, I decided to kind of do this on my own. So right here I have my heat press all ready. So I have my leaves, you can see them taped down, and my heat press is set to 310 degrees. So normally StripFlock is going to press around 320. Because I'm not super sure about this material, I'm going to do my temperature a little bit lower, and I'm going to do some shorter presses. And just to be safe, I am going to cover this with my protective cover sheet. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to do medium to firm pressure. So my press fought me a little bit as it went down. So I did about 5 seconds. Let's move that to the side. And StripFlock is a cold peel. So as you're doing this, make sure you're keeping this on the carrier. You don't want to peel this up quite yet. And I'm going to tug this over because we want this on there. So this little piece is kind of hanging off. I'm going to kind of tilt this up so part of it gets on the press. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab my cover sheet, bring that over, and now we're going to repeat the process 5 seconds. And then I'm going to go back after and continue on the presses. I want to kind of get it tacked down so I can take off the carrier and then go from there. So there's my second press. And so with that leaf, I kind of have like a guide of where to set up my next press. So what is this? This is press number 3. So now we're going on the 3rd press here. I'm going to tug just a little bit more so those leaves are all on there. So again, 5 seconds. And this is a Stahl's Max Press. This is a 15 by 15 press. So you may need to do more or less presses depending on which press you have and how large it is. So we're going to keep tugging. I'm just going to kind of keep bringing that tablecloth over so it's not drooping down. Making sure it's not bunching. Okay. So, you know, it does take a few presses, but it's going to look awesome. So we're just going to keep going. Cover this up. 5 seconds. And you'll notice these are hanging off, so I want to make sure my next sleeves are halfway on for this next one. The reason why I'm doing 5 second presses is because I am using this material for my tablecloth. I do want to make sure I'm not putting too much heat on my tablecloth, causing it to pucker or anything like that. I'm going to go from there. Okay, so there is my last press. Now StripFlock is a cold peel, so I'm going to bring this over to my table and start peeling from the other side because my first presses should be all good. Right, so here is my first leaf. Let's peel it up so you can see it's coming off my carrier perfectly fine. I'm just going to take my heat tape and pull on that. And now you can see we have that all nice and set. So I am using Siser StripFlock. I am using StripFlock in orange, yellow, and red. And so I wanted these to be nice fall colors. And the reason why I did StripFlock is I wanted that texture to it. I wanted to have that nice contrast to the glittery and the metallic look. So the texture gives it a nice deep tone to the vinyl. So I thought it would look really nice on this tablecloth. So I'm going to continue on peeling these off, and then we will be all done. Okay guys, here we go. So this is our fun fall faux table runner. So this is using a tablecloth I got from the craft store. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and this is using Siser StripFlock. So I really love the material. I think it adds a lot of dimension and a great look to it. So not too hard, a great use of your magic heat tape, and with the proper steps you can get something like this done really easily. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you are not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We upload videos all the time. And leave a comment below. Let us know what you think of this project.